Intention Monday, self-leadership through inner strength is what we're talking about today. Setting our week up strong, as always, here on Intention Monday. We're going to be talking about a couple of key aspects of our entire being, the foundation of who we are, in order for us to be able to show up the way we do, to have that self-leadership and be able to really harness that inner strength and bringing all of these things together. I want to walk you through how I've done that for myself through business and getting really clear and aligned with my personal brand, and how you can actually go and do the same thing as well. So welcome, my name is Rishi Patel. I'm the founder of Selling in Alignment, where I work with coaches and consultants to reprice and package their services so they can discover and live their purpose. And today we're going to be talking about this very powerful topic around self-leadership, and specifically self-leadership through inner strength. So let's talk about first of all excellence as a reflection of inner strength. And here we can really get visible around who we are for our clients. This is something that I do with my clients pretty much at the beginning of our journey. It's really important that we build this foundation for ourselves of self-belief. And there are a lot of exercises and activities that actually take clients through to get them to see this for themselves, to get them to eliminate any doubts that they have in their own abilities and their own skill set. And there are some very powerful processes that we go through. And I really command a space through Selling in Alignment to have them step into this power. And when we do that, they get to see the incredible level of contribution for who they are for the world. They get to see that powerful contribution that they're making for their clients, the space that they create for their clients to have them step into this unlimited level of potential. And they can do that because after they go through these processes, they themselves feel unlimited. When they feel unlimited, they can have their clients feel unlimited. And so the ripple of goodness is passed on. And so it's really, really powerful to leverage the strengths that we have to really tap back into what's brought us up to this point in time. And what are all the life circumstances, the situations, and everything that's happened in this point in time that's brought us up to this moment. So that's a key aspect of what we do. And then there is this awareness, this real awareness around leadership, self-awareness around leadership. And how can we be leaders in the space? And how can we do that through pricing and packaging? How can this be made applicable for coaches, consultants, and service-based providers? Real easy. I talk a lot about pricing and packaging your offer. I talk a lot about how we want to price ourselves and really put ourselves out there as a premium brand and attract a quality caliber of clientele. I talk a lot about how we could do that, and how do I remind myself that I'm serving? How do I remind myself of my own innate leadership qualities and abilities? It's real simple. I keep reminding my subconscious mind that I'm providing value. How do I do that? Through pricing and packaging. How can you do that yourself? You can talk about high value. See, instead of talking about high ticket, which is all of the things that are in it for the business, your business, or for yourself, because high ticket is it's a very selfish name. I consider it to be something that's just about us and what the benefit we get from that is. And so Selling in Alignment doesn't use terminologies like high ticket. We use high value, high end. Why? Because high value, high end talks about what the client gets instead of what we get for ourselves. High value, high end products and services are what Selling in Alignment constructs with coaches and consultants. And every time I talk about high value, high end, I'm reminding myself that I'm providing that high value. I'm reminding myself that I'm providing high end products and services. And that is innately powerful. That is incredible. That's such a beautiful way of reminding ourselves. And you see, anything that's high value, high end naturally has to be high price. It has to be, because it can't exist if you're providing a high amount of value and you're providing high-end products and services. They have to be matched with a price point. So You see, inside of just the statement itself, there's a leadership around owning who we are for people, around owning the service that we are for our clients. And that is an incredibly powerful way of having that self-leadership and creating that inner strength for ourselves as well. And then, of course, there are reflective practices we can use for strategic insight. And so one of the reflective processes that I've used that I really want to share with you that I'm excited by is a process that I've gone through recently around working backwards to reconstruct what my personal brand is all about. And this has been an incredibly exciting thing to do. The reason that I'm excited about this is because it's given me a great deal of clarity around my own personal brand. It's given me a great deal of clarity around who I am for my own clients. And because I've obtained that level of clarity and because I've obtained that level of knowledge and deep insight into myself, it's really given me the tools and the arsenal and everything that I need to really be able to serve my clients at an even deeper level. Getting that level of clarity on myself, getting that level of clarity on who I am for my clients has been game-changing for me, game-changing. Let me show you the process that I went through here because it's really exciting. So I'm going to bring up a slide here. And this slide is basically talking about the idea that selling in alignment is what selling in alignment is all about. Its mission, which you can see is to empower coaches to value their worth. You can see its vision, which is really to ignite this purpose-driven coaches' value and impact, right? Really have coaches understand their value and the impact that they are. And then you can see the values of selling in alignment, right? So we have alignment, empowerment, growth, purpose, collaboration. And then the core messages of the business, the methods of the business using the outcomes that we want. And you can see under the outcomes, we want to create high-end clients. We want to have a profitable coaching business. We want to be connected to purpose, serving the community and society. And you see, I took what selling in alignment is all about and I ran this reflective practice for myself and how I can use that for a strategic insight on my own values. Now, the two big aspects of how I show up in business are one, selling in alignment, and the second is through martial arts. And through martial arts, which is the martial art I train called Choi Kwando, the mission that I have through working with students, adults, and children through that is to really empower lives one black belt at a time. Let's bring our communities together in both strength and peace. Now, isn't that powerful? Because when you have strength and peace, you create balance. And so that has values, that has a core set of messages, that has a method behind it that our students follow as well. And the outcomes for martial arts training are focus on personal development, optimum health, and social skills. So we want to create these with the people that we serve through martial arts. Now, what's really exciting about these two things, let me remove this from the share. Let me talk to you a little bit about what's exciting about this, is that I then ran that all through and I really got to look at that and really got to look deep. I then also collected some feedback on myself, 360 feedback from a vast range of people. And I actually asked them for what they feel I stand for in the world. And then I was able to develop things like my personal values and passions. For example, empowerment and personal growth, commitment to wellness, community and collaboration, resilience and integrity, service and contribution. These are my values and my passions. This is what I stand for in the world. And that's not derived just by pulling words out of the air. That has been derived through a great deal of real reflectiveness and really looking for these strategic insights like what we're talking about on Intention Monday. And you can do the same thing as well. You can look at how you show up in business and then bring that back and look at what aspects of your personality are influencing that. And that's how I've actually tapped into what I call personal brand, the way I show up in all of the places that I show up. And so this just allows us to further reinforce the commitment that we are for client success. Because I can see very clearly from feedback that I've got that I'm fully invested into having my clients be successful. Current batch of clients that I'm running through a method which we have here at Selling Alignment called Dojo Path. Some of the feedback that I've already had is that they can see how invested I am into them in becoming successful. And it's true because then the ripple of goodness is passed on. They then tell other people that, hey, you know what? You've just completed a coaching qualification. You should work with Selling in Alignment, who can help you to get your business out there into the world. We can help you to price and package yourself at the high value, high end level and really get you out there to create a proper business on your terms. And so these are all viable possibilities when I'm fully invested in seeing my clients be successful. So that's really some of the power that I'm working on right now. And it's really something I want to share through this Intention Monday, because all of this ties into self-leadership and my own inner strength. And what I want you to do is really tap into, okay, what does this look like for you? And that's how we can build a supportive business network. So until the next time, keep selling in alignment.